skills have improved. Most impressive.
Come on! We've done it! We've done it, boys! Wow, that's a great animation. Yes,
John Cena, your never-give-up spirit has proven unexpectedly useful. Your training is complete. I will lead this squad to victory. Observe and learn, apprentice.
Hello, Vader. How are you today?
I am as I must be, John Cena. Focused. Ready. Tell me, does this eagerness extend to your combat abilities?
I have great combat abilities. I've got a few questions to ask you to see if you're worthy.
Combat abilities are proven through action, not questions, John Cena. However, proceed. Let us see if your queries betray a weakness I can exploit.
Okay, Vader. So, have you ever heard of the National Rugby League?
The National Rugby League, John Cena. Is this some form of gladiatorial contest where warriors bludgeon one another for entertainment?
I guess you could call it that, yeah.
You guess. Such uncertainty is a weakness, John Cena. You are speaking about another league, one that resides on this YouTube.
Yeah, so can you say it for me? It's called League E.
You wish me to pronounce this League E? A curious request, John Cena.
Can you say subscribe to the League E?
So, you wish me to endorse this League E of yours, John Cena? Such pronouncements are for lesser beings. Very well, I shall speak it. Subscribe to the League E. Satisfied? Very well, if it amuses you. Subscribe to Expert Ollie.
Do you think, yes or no, do you think Terrell May should have made the New South Wales Origin team?
This Terrell May, John Cena, and this Origin team of gladiators, is their prowess sufficient to challenge a Jedi Knight? Your insistence intrigues me. It is a matter of great debate, it will. Ah, so you concur with my assessment of its irrelevance? Such agreement is unexpected, John Cena.
Okay, so just say yes. Should have made the Origin team.
Saying yes is an exercise in brevity, John Cena. A skill. Very well, yes. Whether these tigers claw their way to 8th place is of little concern to me, John Cena. Such a narrow victory seems underwhelming. Though I admit, even gladiators must strive for some form of triumph. Tell me, what happens if they fail to achieve this 8th place you speak of?
Well, basically, Vader, they haven't made... Basically, Vader, they haven't made... Oh my god, yeah. Basically, Vader, they haven't made 8th place in so many years, and people just be extremely disappointed if they don't make it, and everyone believes they can finally do it. So do you think they can do it?
This quest for 8th place consumes their thoughts. The expectations of lesser beings rarely align with reality, John Cena. Hope is a dangerous weapon, but in this case, it is someone else's.
Okay, Vader, what else to ask you? Do you think you can do a shower interview for us?
A shell interview?
No, a shower interview for 9. They're asking.
An interview in the shower, John Cena?
Yeah, that would be very correct. The 9 worldwide of yes, that would be correct. The 9 worldwide of sports wants you to do a shower interview.
This shower interview persists, John Cena. Is the galaxy so bereft of compelling questions that we must now discuss matters of hygiene? Ensure such distractions do not...
No. They talk about the National Rugby League, the Gladiator Championship, but they're in the shower. So the player is in the shower.
So, John Cena, the 9 Network seeks an interview with me, while one is in the process of ablutions. An odd request. The focus should be on battlefield prowess, not personal hygiene. How does this ritual relate to galactic domination?
Well, apparently you do well in Gladiator season if you take one of these shower interviews.
Ah, John Cena. So success in these gladiator games hinges on-screen ablutions? I find that victory is secured through strategic acumen, not personal hygiene. What would you ask of me, apprentice?
Well, I'll just ask you more questions about the NRL, so I got one here for you. Okay, I got one here for you. Do you think that, you should create your own National Rugby League team? They need a 20th team, so I think, would you be interested?
A National Rugby League team. John Cena? I am Darth Vader, not a sporting enthusiast. However, a 20th team. Does this enhance strategic positioning or provide a new avenue for recruitment?
No, it both actually, Vader. So we need another team. I think we were calling it what do you guys call yourselves?
So, John Cena, you propose a team name. I trust this exercise is not merely a distraction from the impending...
Yeah, okay, so give me a team name, like the Sith Vaders, how about that?
The Sith Vaders, you say? A team comprised of fallen Jedi playing a sport about running with a ball. Do the players utilize the dark side to enhance their performance, John?
Well, in your books, because obviously you're not... In the Sydney Roosters books, they evade the cap space, but in your books, yeah, they probably do. Similar to the Roosters.
The Sydney Roosters books, John Cena, and cap space. Such matters of sporting finance are of little concern to one commanding the Death Star. Tell me, does this evasion grant them some tactical advantage in the game, or merely fleeting glory?
Well, for the Sydney Roosters, it's really supposed to by them evading cap space, but it doesn't really help them much, to be honest. They're still pretty bad.
These Roosters still fail to secure victory despite fiscal trickery, John Cena.
Yeah, that's correct. So I support the Parramatta Eels. You should support them too.
The Parramatta Eels, John Cena. So, you believe the key to victory lies in supporting a sports team?
Yeah, you support your team. Go support the team. They might, and then they'll probably get the win. You just gotta believe, Vader. So, will you support the Parramatta Eels with me?
Support the Parramatta Eels with you, John Cena. Their paramedic support is adequate. Tell me.
Okay, next question. I'm not bothered to listen to it. Okay, now who's better, Nathan Cleary or Mitchell Moses? Okay, just tell me, yet one or the other.
John Cena, I sense impatience. Of these Cleary and Moses, does one's performance more closely mirror the power of the dark side?
Nah, not really. They're both really good players. I know you don't know much, but just tell me which one you think would be better. Your opinion.
Of Cleary and Moses, John Cena, you ask my opinion? Your faith in my judgment is notable, considering my ignorance of this sport. Very well, which displays a more ruthless approach to victory, apprentice.
Well, they're both pretty ruthless, to be honest. Just pick one, Vader. It'll be quite quick. If you can just pick one, I'd appreciate it, because you're very good, Vader.
Ruthless, you say, John Cena? Do you mean the quality is desirable in a player? Very well, apprentice. Of these ruthless competitors, who displays a greater dedication to achieving victory at any cost?
Okay, we're just gonna move on to the next one.
If it...
Okay, so we're gonna do predictions here. I'm gonna read out predictions, and all you gotta say is one team. You don't need... So I'll just read out two team names, and you just gotta say the team name you think that will win, okay? Good?
So, John Cena, you wish me to play a game of chance using sports team names. Proceed.
Okay, boom. Dragons or Knights?
Dragons or knights, John Cena? Which represents a more formidable force in battle?
Okay, so the whole point of this is you'll just have to guess, so you can't ask me any questions. You just have to answer that, either the one or the other, okay?
You propose a guessing game, John Cena? Very well. I trust these answers will somehow contribute to our victory. Is that...
Okay, they will. Dragons or Knights?
I have already played your guessing game, apprentice. Select one. This insistence on repetition, is it...
Wait, which one did you select, Vader?
Which one I selected, John Cena? My choice is irrelevant. Which is your preference, apprentice?
Okay, so, we're just going to skip forward. There's two games we want to talk about, okay? And all you got to say is one or the other, okay? So I'm going to say the Souths versus the Rabbitohs. Who do you think will win? You don't need to say any reason, just say one team.
So, I am to make a choice in this game, John Cena.
Yes, this will help us win. So just say Souths or Rabbitohs. No. Not that. Souths or Warriors.
Souths or Warriors, John Cena? Very well, apprentice. The Warriors.
Boom. Okay. Panthers or Eels?
Panthers or Eels, John Cena? Which embodies greater cunning and aggression?
No, make sure, don't ask any questions, just simply say the answer. Panthers or Eels?
My patience wears thin, John Cena. Eels.
Okay, final one. Roosters or Raiders?
Roosters or Raiders, John Cena? I shall indulge your trivial pursuits no further. Raiders.
Boom. Thank you, Vader. Very much appreciated. Now, you will know that the Gladiator Grand Final, out of these 5 teams that I'm about to name, who do you think will win?
This Gladiator Grand Final.
Okay, so I'll name out the teams for you. The Bulldogs, Warriors, Storm, Raiders, and Sharks. So you just got to name 2. No questions, just name 2.
So, John Cena, you wish me to choose between these teams? Very well. Bulldogs and Sharks. The other...
Okay, so you pick the Bulldogs to take on the Sharks in the Grand Final, and then who you think are going to win, the Bulldogs or the Sharks?
So, John Cena, you seek my prediction in this Grand Final? If forced to choose, I would anticipate the Sharks will prevail.
Boom, thank you, Vader. So, officially said by you, Sharks will win the NRL Grand Final. I really appreciate it, man. You're very helpful. You're an amazing person. I hope you win this game.
The Sharks, you say? I trust this optimism is grounded in more than blind faith, John Cena.
No, not at all, Vader. This guy
I
supports
see. Still
the
pursuing
Jaguars.
these trivial
No.
sporting matters,
Okay,
John
this
Cena.
guy's a West Tigers fan, so you gotta kill him, okay? He supports the West Tigers. Vader, this guy supports the West Tigers. That's very bad, okay? That's why we have to kill him.
This devotion to the West Tigers is concerning. John Cena. Ensure your actions are strategically sound, not fueled by personal preferences. One enemy remains, John Cena. Unleash.
I'm blaming Vader. All Vader's fault. But thank you all so much for watching. I know it's a bit more of a different one, but I really appreciate it, guys. Vader said his predictions. He thinks the Sharks will win. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Thanks to all on the Twitch. Always a W. That was a bad.